Here we go. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much, guys, for joining us today. Just comment where are you from, and then we can begin the webinar. This is gonna be the super exciting webinar. So just comment where are you from, and you can introduce yourself before we start up. Hey Anil, hi Brijesh, hey David, hi Ethan, hey Shita, hey Jim, hi KG. Good to see you here. Hey Raul, hey Ronald, hi Shivani, hey Steve, hi. Hey Yuka, hey Brijesh, good to see you here. Thank you so much for joining. Hello everyone. Awesome. So just come in. Where are you from? I want to know you. Where are you from? Okay, so Anil is saying San Diego, CA. Brijesh is from Ahmedabad, India. Awesome. Raul is from Germany. Steve is from Dallas. Ronald is from Los Angeles. Yeah, good to see you. So many people are joining from different parts of the world. Awesome. So good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whenever you're watching this webinar. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning in for yet another episode of PitchGround Product Webinars, where we bring in amazing products. And this webinar is all about another incredible product. So stay tuned. I'm very much excited for today's webinar and today's product show. Let me know if you're also excited like me. Just type yes in the chat box. Awesome. Oh, we are getting so many responses in the chat box. Awesome. Thank you. All right. So we are getting super amazing responses. All right, so let's get started. Creating good content is hard, and it's even harder to do it consistently, right? And you need new content for your website, your social media, and advertising, but you don't have the time or money to produce new content or videos every single day, right? And you can repurpose those videos, or you can't create those videos for every week, for every month, for every day, right? Neither you do have time to repurpose older content that can help you produce months worth of content ahead of time. It's not enough to just post a single content for a particular day on your social media account or in your ads. But to get results, you need to post high quality content to engage your audience and convince them to take action, right? And most of the companies still use traditional approach to repurposing the content, but not anymore, because ContentFries is a life savior. Okay, ContentFries solves this problem by allowing you to create a week's worth of repurposed content from a single video without an expensive team of production, right? So hello guys, thank you so much for joining in today. This is your host Swapnil, and we have Lucas from ContentFries. Lucas, if you can just take a moment to introduce yourself and share your entrepreneur journey before we dive into it, and it would be fantastic.
Hello, everybody. I'm very happy to be here with you today. So my entrepreneurial journey, what's there to say? Well, I was a marketing director in the past for Andy Winson. And Andy is a very close friend of mine. And he also built a really interesting and huge community of people. He has but he has hundreds of thousands of followers combined on multiple social media. So he's huge in our country. It is in Slovakia, which is a really tiny country of 5.5 million people. So this is really incredible. And he's huge on Facebook, Instagram, and also building presence on TikTok and YouTube. And I was marketing director for him. And let me tell you, I had an opportunity to see the content production team in the work and what is behind the scenes work of content that went really viral, that had millions of views in such tiny country. And it was incredible experience because doing such work and see the following growing from, I don't know, it was probably 10,000 people on Facebook when we started working together to 150,000. It is really great experience. And I was trying to model that in my side business and my side project, but because I don't had the team of content production people, it was extremely time consuming. And basically I failed because all the hard work that was with the video subtitling, captioning, video editing, and all the stuff, and copywriter that was creating scripts. So I was just talking from my head. Nothing from that was there. And the complexity of that and the time-consuming aspect really led me to fail, because I was in a job, so I don't have enough time to create content for myself without assistant, without team, and without stuff like that. So in January 2019, we created first tool which helped us with subtitles, with captions, and this was the fundamental, the core for ContentFries. And when the pandemic hit, we decided to take it on another level. We talked with Andy and we decided to create something more advanced, something that can help solopreneurs and small teams and people that have only assistant and agencies, freelancers, so they can use some kind of tool that can create and generate basically the video content, but not only video content, but also other types of content as well, without the need of content production team. So that's how basically ContentFries was born. And that's to answer your question about my entrepreneurial journey. We went on an English-speaking market, and the rest is basically history.
Awesome, awesome. That was an inspirational journey. The problem that you yourself facing, and you created a solution to solve your problem, and you are sharing that solution across the world. That is amazing. Awesome, awesome. It's really inspiration, and thank you so much for sharing this amazing story behind the Content Fries. And we are really excited to know more about the product. I think it's time to dive into the product itself, and we are really excited to learn more about it. You can just share your screen and let's just showcase the product to everyone. That would be great. And guys, we'll have the Q&A session at the end of the webinar. And yes, there is an exclusive webinar offer. So stay tuned. We are going to announce it very soon. So just stay tuned and hear us. Thank you so much. Over to you, Lucas.
Okay, great. So let's do this. And during this webinar, my goal is to give you something that is practical, that you can immediately use after we finish this webinar. So let me share the presentation that I created, and we will also work with ContentFries because a lot of things are connected to it. And we will talk about how to 10x your content. And video content creation is not easy. And as I told earlier in the story where I failed, well, as you can see, really famous and established content creators like Gary Vee, Alex Hormozy, Peng Joon, Russell Branson, whatever, they have people that are helping them with content. For example, Gary Vee has a full-time team of probably 3 to 4 people that are taking his content and from keynote speeches and stuff like that, and they are repurposing that content into shorter bits or publishing as a pillar content on YouTube as a video or podcast and stuff like that. And those people are focusing, and it is probably a team of 3, maybe 4 people that is doing this work only for Gary Vee. So really the video content creation is not easy. It's, if you want to take it to this kind of level and this kind of throughput, it's time consuming, and probably having the team of production people is the best option, but not everyone has the luxury of that, okay? And that's why we decided to create ContentFries to make this kind of content production, content creation possible also for people that don't have in-house team for these, for people that don't have budget for agencies and maybe other experts or freelancers or stuff like that. For people that maybe want to do this on their own, maybe with their assistant, or maybe they want to delegate it and create in-house department that will do this for them. So let's take a look how we can do something like Gary Vee is doing, something like these people are doing. And our goal is to make this process really simple and easy for everyone. So let's start with the step number 1. And we will take this kind of from the big picture, from the longest form of content that you have. That means when you have a long form video content, let's start with this type of content in mind. So let's assume you have a long form video content. And the way how you can upload it to ContentFries is really simple. You just click this wizard, start the wizard right here, and upload it to this section. And the way how you can upload it, you just paste a YouTube link if you already distributed it on YouTube, or you can upload it from Dropbox, your device, or Google Drive. And the first thing that you can do if you are interested in distributing podcast out of the video, you can click this icon right here, which says download as audio. And this immediately will download the audio file for you and generate it behind the scenes. And as you can see now, I have MP3 file from my video. So this is the first very simple step. This basically can double your content. The great way to distribute this kind of content, this kind of audio, is to use app which is called Anchor FM. This app is really incredible. It's free, and you can upload that audio there and distribute it to Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and several other podcast platforms as well. So this is a great way to repurpose your videos into audio. As you can see, very simple process. Just let me say, when you don't have this button clicked previously, it will take probably 2 or 3 minutes to generate that audio for video which is 1 hour long. So you have to wait for a moment, but from now on it will be immediate. Okay, so that's the first very simple step if you are interested in creating audio content. Let me go to step number 2, and you can turn video into blog posts. Let me explain how that works. Let me go, for example, to this video. And when you upload the video to the trimmer, you will have 3 options. You can let the video transcribe. That's the first option. This will use the transcription minutes that you have available. Or you can transcribe it manually. So you just press a tab. As you can see, it will start playing. So you just press tab repeatedly and write basically what you hear to write the transcription. And the third step is that you can upload SRT file or captions file, and it will behind the scenes sync the text and to the audio. That means, as you can see, every word is timestamped, and ContentFries exactly knows where this word is. For example, as you can see, when I double click on it, it will fast forward video to that point. But in this, when we are doing blog posts out of the video, we can find for some kind of major topics. So for example, when in this phase of the video, I'm talking about 3 steps to save money or get more productive or whatever, I can copy and paste this chunk of the video to separate document, to separate text document, and then rewrite it into blog post, make it more contextual for the blog that you are writing. And this is this is a recommended approach that I'm recommending, and maybe also add 1, 2, or 3 key points or some kind of major points to make that blog post unique, to make it extended and more interesting for people who prefer to read. Because when you have video content, some people naturally will prefer video watching the video. Then there are people that prefer, maybe they are driving for hours daily. Okay, so those people might prefer listening to podcasts. That's why you can turn this video into a podcast and distribute it to Spotify or whatever. And basically you increase your reach because now your content is also interesting for people that prefer listening, okay? When you turn it into blog post, there are also people that prefer reading. So this is a third way. Probably when you have some kind of webinar or this webinar is about 10 steps, I should be able to take every individual step and turn it into separate blog post or maybe a site which is explaining some kind of feature, if I'm clear, if that makes sense, and extend on that what I'm talking in right now. Okay, so this is how you can really multiply your video into blog posts. And there is also, maybe you know it, it's content multiplier formula. And this is a strategy by Peng Joon. What Peng Joon recommends is that you take this transcription altogether without any modifications and you paste it as and distribute it as a blog post. This is interesting idea, but this might have some SEO issues. So it depends on your needs, on what you want to achieve. If you want just copy and paste it on your blog and be done with it, okay, that's also an option. And you can also embed the video to the top of that article to maybe make it more interesting. Okay, so this is second step, how you can leverage your content and multiply it into more pieces of content. Let me continue. And this is where it gets interesting. You can chop it up into shorter bits. And the way how it works in the trimmer in ContentFries is there are two ways. The first way is that you can drag and drop on the text and click this button, which says create new fry. So if this part is interesting and you want to create bite-sized content out of it, you just click create new fry. Then you can choose some kind of template. Let me, for example, choose this one. And you can choose which context you want to use. We will talk about context in a moment, what they are and what they mean. And let me create additional piece of content. Okay, so this one, for example. And as you can see now, I have Facebook, this is Instagram context and other contexts as well. This is IGTV, LinkedIn, and TikTok video. And the video for Instagram is in red color. Why? Because the limit of the video that can be shown on the timeline is 60 seconds. So this is exceeding that limit, as you can see. And that's why I can immediately see if my piece of content is not too long or is fulfilling the context, what it needs. Okay, and how can I proceed in this case? Well, I can remove a couple of sentences if I want, or I can disable the Instagram context or do this. So just remove this from Fry. And as you can see now, it has 54 seconds. So you are basically editing the video content like a text document, okay? So in this depth, in this level, I am multiplying the content, but when I'm on the Fry level, then when I use the audio timeline, then I'm subtracting what I don't want to have in that Fry, okay? So this is the first, how you can multiply your content. And the second is that maybe you don't want to use your transcription credits or something. Maybe your assistant is watching the webinar live, how it is happening live, and he is writing down interesting parts of the webinar. And maybe he write down that in 15 minutes, you are talking about 3 steps of how to make more money with anything, okay? So what he can do, he can fast forward to 15 minutes like this. So let's just assume this is 15 minutes and then just zoom in on the audio timeline and drag and drop here And this is a second way how you can create the content. You can modify the beginning time and the ending time just by drag and drop like this. So I recommend you to zoom in to make sure it is not starting in the middle of sentence or in the middle of any word. And this is the second way, okay? So this way we have 3 pieces of content and they have 5 contexts. So this is basically chopping up shorter bits out of your potato. We call long form video content, we call it potatoes. And the shorter bits that you generate out of those potatoes are fries. So now we have 3 content fries out of 1 potato, and all of these content fries have 5 contexts. So basically we have 15 pieces of content if we decide to generate and export each of them. Okay, so this is chopping up the long form video, your potato, into shorter content fries. And the best part is that those content fries are also healthy and they have no calories. Okay, so that's
Awesome. Actually, I
so
wanted to
that's
ask you that question, that
yeah.
how you came up with that unique name, ContentFries, and that
Uh,
unique logo, that character, and it has a hair like, the fries is. So,
yeah.
so I wanted to
Well, content,
understand the story behind that,
well, the name Content Fries. So basically, first of all, the domain Content Pizza was not available, so I
Okay.
needed.
Okay, so pizza
So I
turned
needed
into a
to.
fries.
Yeah. So I needed to think about the name of the product of the app,
Uh-huh.
and I was brainstorming with Andy, which is basically co-founder of ContentFries,
Mhm.
and what comes to my mind were fries, because I imagined that situation that you are sitting in the McDonald's and you order some hamburger and fries,
Mhm.
and you connect those fries and you remember content fries and you talk and you speak with your friend and both of you are content creators and you just, oh, I have fries, and you know what's also awesome? Content fries. So this was just something that I have in mind, and I think I love that name, and I think it's even better than the content pizza that we were just thinking about.
Right.
It was just about compare it to something in the real world where you have something bigger and you turn it into shorter chunks. And basically this comes to mind. So content fries, this is the story about the name.
Awesome, awesome. It has a recall value as well, fries. So we, on a
Yeah.
daily basis or on weekends, we go to McDonald's and eat fries, right? So it has a daily habitual thing attached to that domain. So content fries. So one potato of your content, you put it in the content fries, and you'll get the fries, right? The
Yeah.
multiple content that you can use it on across your social media ads and everywhere, right? Like
Yeah.
these big guys, these influencers are doing. That's
Yeah,
that's pretty
and
amazing.
also second reason why it is called content fries is because when you have the raw potato, it's
Mhm.
inedible. But when you
Correct.
turn it into fries, that's something that's yummy that people love to eat. And that is the same with the content. When you have a webinar recording or live recording or whatever, it is not enough to just take that raw potato and throw it to your audience because they will throw up. Okay, you have to prepare something that's yummy, that they will take, like that will be tasty for them. So that's why you turn the potato into fries. So that's
I'm
basically
I'm getting
how
hungry, I'm getting hungry
analogy.
by hearing that word fries. That's my favorite
Yes,
word,
yes.
favorite
This
food
is
whenever I go to McDonald's. Awesome.
this is basically the analogy behind content fries.
Awesome. I like
So
that.
chopping up the potato into shorter bits into content fries, this is the third step, how to get the most out of your content, how to get more pieces of content. Let me go to the next step, and this is about turning the actual fry, the actual content fry, to more context. What does that mean? When we are talking here about Facebook, Instagram, IGTV, LinkedIn, TikTok, When I hit generate, this will generate all of these for me. So let me do that. It should be ready in probably a few minutes. I can see the tab right here. As you can see, it's being generated. But when I go, for example, to maybe something that is already created, maybe this one, then this is a clean without any template context that is for Facebook. Okay. Instagram is also square video, but what happened when we add a different context, which is for example, for TikTok, which is vertical video? Well, when I add this context, it will take everything from the primary context, and it will automatically generate this context for me, which is vertical video. Maybe we can see this, what is happening better. It is already generated. So let me go into this one. So because this fry has the template that I added to it. So it has applied template. And as you can see, this is how it looks like for Facebook context. But when I go into the TikTok context, it will look different. This is how it looks like for TikTok. And this template is, I was using it primarily for vertical videos. So this template is not very optimized for vertical videos. But when I click and choose the video and hit cover, it will basically add it like this. So I can modify, for example, the X position and maybe the Y position like this. And now it looks much better. And as you can see, also the captions look different, and everything is created and generated for me behind the scenes. And this example is a little bit more advanced because I use different templates for different contexts. We will speak about that and talk about it in a moment. And basically, let me show you the video. As you can see, captions are here and they are in 2 lines. But what I also liked to do with this template is that I go into the advanced captions editor and use this feature and split captions by every 3rd word. So let me do that. It should take just a few seconds, and it will take those captions and recalculate and sync those captions with the audio. And now I have, but what the hell, why more kind of like TikTok video, as you can see, because the captions have only 3 words, and this is how it works. So these are the contexts. So basically, when your primary context is square video and you add context that is horizontal video or landscape or vertical or whatever, ContentFries will take all the elements that you have there, logo, headline, and my camera just exploded. So okay, now it is fine. Now it is restored. And captions and also progress indicator, all the elements that you have in the scene. For example, as you can see here in the layers, how many elements I have there. And it will position those elements where they belong. So this is also a huge time saver, because by using some kind of traditional workflow, you have to export each of these videos individually. That means you create a square video, you export it, then you rewrite it in your video editor to vertical video, you export it, then you create landscape, you export it, and so on and so forth. And also maybe modifying the progress indicator is not that easy. Everything happens basically automatically in ContentFries when you are doing this. And the great part is that you can export all of these in a bulk. I just click this button and click this and export, and it will export all of these content pieces for me and keep all the contexts right. So this is the next way how you can multiply your content by leveraging the context system. And maybe you are now wondering, what is the reason why should I do this, for example, for Facebook video and Instagram video or LinkedIn video, when all of those contexts are square format? Well, the reason is
Right.
simple. When I go to Facebook, you are right. You are absolutely right. It will look the same, but and let me show you also the Instagram video. As you can see, it looks the same. So there is no point in exporting these individually. But when I go to LinkedIn, it looks totally different. And the reason why LinkedIn looks totally different is because our templating system is also integrated into context. So let me go to the templating system and show you how it works. This is in Fryboxes. And this is the template that I am using in this example. As you can see, this context is the TikTok context. Okay, so this is exactly the video as it looked like for TikTok video. When I go to LinkedIn, it will be the blue version of the video. And when I switch context to the primary template, it is this one, okay? And what does it mean? Well, it's very simple. You basically can create customized and different template for any context. So if you want your video with red background for Instagram and blue background for Facebook and gray background for LinkedIn or whatever, maybe you want to add your picture as a background, you can do that with this templating system. And the benefit of that is that when you have followers that are following you on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, on multiple platforms, maybe it will not catch their attention, this template right here, but maybe it is the very same context, it is the very same video, but if it looks differently on LinkedIn, maybe it will catch their attention, and you can also customize the headline. Maybe you can also make the headline different. So this way you can test which headline is maybe better, which is more engaging, and leverage the templating system and integrate it with the context. Okay, so let me go back here, and maybe I can type in here 3 ways to get more sales. Okay, and maybe add it like this and decrease the line height, and maybe turn this into red color. Then maybe remove this headline which is above that, and this one that is below. And now I have, for example, a quick, simple video for LinkedIn. As you can see, the progress indicator is going from this corner all the way to the bottom right corner.
Yeah.
But I can decide to make Facebook video with totally different headline. So instead of 3 ways to get more sales, I can type in this made me rich. Okay, and visually I have totally different headline. Okay, so maybe add some kind of hashtag like this, and this is incredible secret that is selling like crazy or whatever. Okay, you get the point. So as you can see, this video looks completely different than the LinkedIn video, but the video is the same. Okay, so this is the power of context system and the templating engine that is there in ContentFries at your disposal. And let me go to the next step. As you can see this way, it makes sense to export also videos that are in the same aspect ratio when they have different template. So let me go to the 6th step, and now we will talk about audiograms. You want to ask something, or not sure?
No, you can go ahead. But before that, I would like to announce the webinar only offer, because people are freaking exciting to hear about that offer. So let me announce that. So guys, this is a special webinar only offer, and the offer is, if you are buying plan F, that is top plan unlimited 1, right now before the end of the webinar, you will be getting a bonus code of plan B. So this is the offer. This is crazy offer, guys. You have to buy the plan F, that is unlimited one, and you will be getting a bonus code of plan B after the pay, the ending of your refund period of the main code. You'll be getting that into your account after that 60 days of the refund period is over. So guys, this is an insane offer that Lucas has agreed upon, and he's offering us to, for this special webinar. So guys, please go ahead. Let me send that link into the comment box so that you can click it right away and head over to the plans and pricing and the sales page, and you can buy the plan right away. So this is a special offer. It's not for everyone. It's not for, if you want to buy it after the webinar has been end, so it's not available. It will not be available at that moment of time. So it's a special webinar only offer that we're offering right now. You have to buy before the webinar has ended. Yeah. Yes, Mike, yes. If you are buying plan F, you'll be getting another plan B. That is a bonus code in your account. Yeah, guys, go ahead. Let me paste that offer again. And yeah, over to you, Lucas. You can start. You can resume. Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. I'm so pumped. So let me continue. And audiograms. This is something that is only few weeks old. And I think this is pretty incredible. It's just the beginning of audiograms integration in ContentFries. And let me show you what basically that one means. So let me go to the Instagram video. And this is a linked context. As you can see, it will automatically copy everything from the primary context, which is the Facebook video. And when I want to make some modification in it, I can unlink it. And let me turn it into audiogram in a second. So what I will do, I will just apply a photo that I will overlay on top of the video. So as you can see, I added this photo. It was uploaded before this webinar. I just chose it and it is here. It is in square format, so it is immediately located at the center as it should be. And now let me go to the element section and add a sound wave. And this is the audio visualizer, audio bar. Maybe I will add it near my head like this, and maybe turn it into something more interesting. For example, force full width, add some padding between bars, and maybe also mirror. And this is how it looks like right now. Okay. And now I can also maybe add the image under the headlines, under the headline that we have there. So something like this. And now I should be able, what did I just do? As you can see, the headline is now here, or I can, I reposition some other image. Okay, so like this. And this is in black color, so I just need to make it, for example, white. And now I have this kind of video, which is like the audiogram. Maybe move this here, and this one has to be on the top. So let me move it like this. Okay. Anyway, the transcription. And I can add it anywhere I want. This is really, I think maybe 3 or 4 weeks old. So it's very early feature. And in the future, we will also add those circle progress or audio visualizer and more presets to it. So this is the beginning. Or maybe you can add it like this on the bottom and change the preset to maybe this bottom one, or as you can see, it is now like this. Okay, I can make it more bigger or whatever. I can add it to the tab and apply this tab orientation. And this is the audio visualizer. So also when you have something like this, Maybe you can have one version that is the video, and the second version that is something like this, which you will distribute, for example, after 2 weeks. Okay, because the average lifespan of social media posts is very short. I think for Facebook, this is maybe 8 hours. I think on Twitter, it's just 15 minutes. On Instagram, it's, I think, 48 hours or something like that. And that means that after this time period, the organic reach of the post basically dies on average. Okay, when you create something that's viral, it can live for days, maybe weeks, if that's extremely viral. I talking about the organic reach in this case. But usually it's in matter of hours, in matter of days at the top. It doesn't apply, this doesn't apply on YouTube. For example, when you create a video that is SEO optimized, you can get traffic to it for months. And also on blog, this is different kind of content. I'm talking here about Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, TikTok, and those platforms where the feed is like on social media. And this is very, very important to keep in mind. So don't overcomplicate things, but look for the ways how you can get the most out of your content by using the Pareto principle, which says that 20% of your inputs generate 80% of your outputs. And this is what we are always thinking about when we are developing ContentFries. And very important thing to keep in mind. So it's no problem at all when you share the same video, but in a different kind of layout, in different visual. Okay, maybe 2 weeks after the first one was published. So you can really repurpose and play with it in the depth as you want. So this is the next step to generate audiograms, like I just showed you. And now quote cards. This is also incredible. You will not believe this one. And you can use, when you are generating transcription, what I like to do, or what my assistant is doing, or myself, is that when we are proofreading the transcription of the video, then we also find some golden nuggets. And we save those golden nuggets as quote ideas. Okay, and let's just say this is some interesting insight on interesting idea or whatever. You can save it as a quote idea, just make it a habit. And when you are done, when you proofread your transcription, that is probably the most time-consuming part. So you can outsource that to your assistant. Then you can go to the quotes section. And let me open up the quote pack that I have right here. And all of those quote ideas will be available in this section, in this quote ideas field. You can modify them or delete those that you don't want to use, but you can also upload your photos to photo collection. And what ContentFries does is that I will include my quote ideas and include my photos and generate 3 random quotes by itself. So let me click generate. And as you can see, it took 3 random photos out of my photo collection and 3 random quotes out of my quote library, out of my quote ideas library, and I can modify them as I want. So I can rewrite it, I can write down anything I want here, or maybe I'm not happy with this one, so I can randomize it. And as you can see, now I have don't chase after likes and followers, attract your super fans instead. Okay, Lucas from ContentFries, and this is the website. And maybe I wish to highlight the super fans, maybe in color like this, and maybe at some kind of line spacing. Now I'm happy with it, and I can also add logo or whatever. So let me do just that. So as you can see, you can really play with it as you want, and maybe just add this arrow, because why not? Okay, and go here and rotate it and show to something like this, and whatever. This is just for to make some maybe not so yummy content fry, but just
Yeah.
for presenting purposes. Okay, so let me download that quote. And as you can see, now I can publish it anywhere I want. So you can also add your logo to the corner or some kind of watermark to the center, anything you want. As you can see, this will generate quotes. This is, when I was thinking about the quote generator, I really wanted something that is able to create quotes very fast, automated and fast way to generate quote cards for social media. And this is one of the fastest way that I'm aware of. In the future, this is currently in early access because we are now focusing on video features, but definitely you can use it anytime you want. And in the future, we will also add additional dozens of quotes presets or quotes templates. So not every template will look basically in the same style as you can see here, but they will look different. Okay, those different presets will have different fonts, different support positions, and also that kind of quotes that you see, which is like the Twitter screenshot of Twitter image or screenshot from the Notes app. All of these we plan to add as templates to ContentFries. So when we do this, it will be incredible. It will be really mind-blowing. And I think also now it is a really great tool. And when you don't have any quote ideas on your own, or I just click the download button. So let me show you one more thing. And that is when you don't have these quote ideas, you can also generate, and then maybe you are in a rush, you need to distribute some content, then you can include random quotes and you can pick your niche. So for example, when you are in business or maybe happiness, then generate up to 10 random quotes. Let me do that. And this will generate 3 happiness quotes. I don't want to go viral. I want to set hearts on fire. I'm not sure what this has to do with happiness, but who cares? Maybe it does. And this is basically, we have a library of millions of quotes, so it will take categories that were categorized as the categories that you choose. So as you can see, random quotes, you can use that as well. And we can go to the next step, which is the next round. And did you know, for example, that Facebook considers 3-minute video to be a long form video? Well, I was doing a research, and this was a really interesting aha moment for me, because this I stumbled upon best content creators of Facebook, or at least it was a blog post from Facebook about best content creators of 2021, I think.
Okay.
And there was one chef, and she was doing content that was explaining and showing cooking. And what was really interesting in that particular blog post, Facebook mentioned that this woman is doing very successfully with a long form content. And when I took a look take a look at that content that she produced, all of these videos were 3 minutes long. So Facebook considers 3-minute video to be a long form video. And the point is, when you repurpose your content in like this, then sometimes you will create Let me go to the trimmer one more time. Sometimes you will create, for example, fries that are 10, 15 minutes long, and that's perfectly fine for YouTube, for example, but you can take that fry and turn it and transform it into potato. So that means when I filter my fries, for example, and as you can see, these are really long, and the reason why is because these are YouTube contexts, and you can go, for example, into this one, and I can go here and copy that particular fry into potatoes. Let me see if this one has transcription, because the transcription is also being copied with the video. Okay, it has. So let me copy that into potatoes. And now the second round of content repurposing begins. This is also from some webinar that I did with Albert.
Solo.
And maybe you know him in this community. Albert is really awesome, awesome person. And I can repurpose this one more time. So I can maybe just take this part of the video and turn it into 1 minute Instagram videos for carousel or something like that. So this is really incredible. And that's the second round of content, where you basically take longer fries and turn them into shorter bits in the second round of content repurposing. Okay, so that's why this feature is there. And I think you can go as deep as you want. If you don't want to do this, it's perfectly fine. But this is just to show you all the options and all the possibilities that are there. And this is the next round of content repurposing. And the next step is that you can create other content types and ContentFries.
Lucas, before we get into the next slide, let me remind to the people that we are running a webinar only offer. And the offer is, if you're buying plan F right now before the end of this webinar, so before the 11 p.m. IST, you will be getting one more code that is a bonus code in your account from the plan B, right? So this is a special and very exclusive webinar only offer. This will not available once the webinar is over. And if you want to buy plan F, then sorry guys, will not be crediting that code into your account. This is applicable right now. If you're making purchase right now, the plan F, you will be getting that code, that is plan B code, as a bonus in your account. And guys, please, this is pretty insane tool, guys. Whatever features that I'm seeing, I can't believe, right? The only tool which does lot of things to repurpose, to create content out of a single video, out of a, the code generator is pretty solid, that I have never seen this kind of tool. I'm really amazed. I'm not getting proper word to describe the emotions that right now I'm facing, because I can feel the pain as a social media manager. I can feel the pain of, creating different content for different social media channels and repurposing those, investing hell lot of time to invest creating those content, making videos, extracting that information, creating codes, and lot many things. But this tool does everything with few single clicks, and you are ready to, make a blast on your social media channels, blast on your advertisements, right? So I'm amazed. I'm amazed, guys. Let me repeat, guys. On an average, you will be saving over 15 plus hours per week and around 1,500 per month on video editing when you create repurposed video using ContentFries. Literally, take my words, you're saving hell lot of time, and the time is money, right? So you're saving time, you're saving your money, and obviously there is a money involved. For example, if you're hiring a video editor and you want to, create bits and pieces of the video that you have recorded, and you want to create a, small videos, a part of that videos, so he will charge $1,000 or more than that, right, for that simple task. But here, the ContentFries is doing that job without any hassle, right? And for that, you just have to pay a one-time fee. There is no annual fee. There is no monthly fee. We are running an exclusive offer from pitchground.com, where you will be getting this insane and amazing tool within just fraction of the price, right? So I'll just repeat the plans and pricing that we're offering. We have different plans for different requirements. So starting with plan $8.97, then we have a plan B that is $197. Plan C is $297 for lifetime. Plan D is $597 for lifetime. Then we have two big plans for the agencies, or if you are an insane content writer or content creator and you want to create hell lot of content and post it, or else you want to manage your clients, right? So these are the suitable plans for you. Plan E $897 for lifetime, and the amazing and the only plan that we are offering from the pitchground.com. This plan is not going to offer in the future. This will not be available anytime in the future of the ContentFries. Take my words. This is the only plan which is available right now on the pitchground.com, and you have to buy, because if you want to create, you're seeing the power of this tool, right? So this is a must buy plan if you want to go for the unlimited one. Plan F $1997 for lifetime. And if you're buying that plan right now in this webinar, you will be getting plan B code free as a bonus from Lucas and from pitchground.com, right? So this is the insane deal that we are offering, because you're attending this webinar, you have taken your time and you're attending this webinar, you're hearing us, you're seeing the demonstration of this powerful tool. You deserve this. Guys, go to pitchground.com, head over to ContentFries and buy plan F, that is unlimited. You'll be getting unlimited minutes of automatic transcriptions per month, unlimited hours of video rendering per month, 1,500 GB of storage, and all the features and updates to the unlimited plan, guys. You're just paying $1,997 for lifetime, not for year, not for month, lifetime. And the power and the content that you're going to produce, just think of hiring a video editor, right? You have to pay thousands of dollars per month. You're just sparing a 1 month of salary of that video editor, and in that amount you are getting this insane and amazing tool. And I can say, like, you are going to save hell lot of money, hell lot of time by using ContentFries. Over to you, Lucas.
Oh, incredible. Thank you very much. It means a lot to me. So continue our journey, our presentation. And the 9 step how you can get the most out of your content is that maybe you have a workflow when you are happy with the tools that you use. Maybe you use Adobe Premiere Pro or other professional software. Maybe you have the production team like Andy does. And in this case, you can use ContentFries as a complementary tool, or maybe you use Canva and you create infographics in Canva and carousel images and other types of graphical content. Then you can definitely use ContentFries as a complementary tool to other tools that you already use and love. And this is also a great way when you use something and it is working for you and you are happy with it, then maybe you can leverage it and get more out of your content by combining that tool with the content multiplying power of ContentFries. So as I said, maybe Canva to create slides and presentations, or maybe some other tool, and you take the transcription of the video and you turn it into some kind of ebook or PDF document or stuff like that. Our ultimate goal is to add all these options into ContentFries, but development takes time. And up until that point, you can definitely combine and use ContentFries as a complementary tool. So let me go to the last step, and that is translate. And this is a really powerful and also incredible feature and very simple to use. When you want to become a multi-language content creator, it's extremely simple with ContentFries. And the way how I recommend to use this feature is that have your content produced, have it finished, have it maybe exported. And when you do that, you just go here and you find the file that you want to translate or whatever, and you just click this translate button right here, and you pick the language that you are interested in. As you can see, this video is in English, and I can translate it to all these different languages. And I think this video is not a good example because it don't have any words in it, but let me do it maybe with this one. This is just some quick example video, and turn it into, I don't know, maybe German. Click translate. And just like that, you now have a different kind of content, which is from English translated into German. And these are the captions of that. Obviously, the audio will stay the same. The audio will stay in the English if the video is English, but it will have German subtitles, Spanish subtitles, Russian subtitles, or any other subtitles that you want. So this is, as you can see, it was 2 clicks. And if you maybe are a Spanish content creator and you create content for your community and you want to extend to English speaking market, or maybe you produce as a Spanish content creator English content and you want to also distribute it to Spanish market, this is all you have to do. It is 2 clicks and you translate it. People are watching videos, these ContentFries like content, these bite-sized videos on platforms like Facebook, Instagram, and so on, where the sound is muted by default, on mute on anyway. 80%, 85% of people on Facebook are watching videos on Facebook on mute. So there is a low chance that they will see your English-speaking video. They will read basically the captions anyway. Okay, so I would say the language of subtitles is more important in this kind of content than the language of the audio that you are speaking. Well, this is a paradox, but it's also interesting and important to keep this in mind. And these are the 10 steps that I wanted to share with you. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. And basically, let me recap all of these that we were talking about on this one simple slide. So how it works is that you repurpose long-form video content into dozens pieces of content. So you have this long-form video and you turn it into audio, as we were speaking in the beginning. Then you take this long-form video and you have the transcription and you find all the major points and you turn them into blog posts. Then you chop this video into shorter bite-sized video content and you create as many of them as you want. Then you store your quote ideas and you generate quote cards and create additional bite-sized video content if you want to use the second round of content repurposing. Let's just say this video is 15-minute video, so you create additional 2 or 3 bite-sized video chunks out of this video. So content is a content is a content. This is something that Gary Vee said, and it's definitely true. And ContentFries is a tool that can help you do something like that and achieve that without the content production team. And strategic content repurposing leads to dozens of unique pieces of content that can be distributed on social media and other platforms. And this is what we were talking about today on this webinar. And this is a simple strategy that you can use to do this just really quickly. This is something that Gary Vee recommends to do a lot. So you just document your journey. Maybe you can record vlogs, or maybe you can record daily activities and processes of what you do, what your work is. You can also create interviews. You can do live videos. You can make webinars. You can create or record questions and answer sessions. You can make so many type of content that can be the long form video content that can be the potato that you will repurpose into shorter bits. So we have these potatoes right here created like this, and then we take them all and we repurpose all of them into dozens pieces of content like this, into shorter video bits, into quote cards, into blog posts, into audios, into whatever. And then you take all of those and you publish or schedule them in bulks for months or weeks ahead. So this is how it works, this strategy. Maybe it reminds you the Gary content model. We are heavily inspired by Gary content model and content multiplier formula by Peng Joon. And that's why ContentFries works how it works. And basically ContentFries as of now is a content multiplier. So you take your potatoes. If you want to get the most out of ContentFries, you upload your potatoes, you turn them into fries, and you also generate the quotes and whatever. It depends on you what you want to create in it. And as I said in the beginning, it was born in January as a subtitling tool, as a captioning tool. We were using it to create subtitles because that was the most time-consuming process. When I was recording 1 minute video on Instagram, it took me from start to finish probably 45 minutes to create subtitles, to make the right timings, to add headline, to export it. And I was doing all of this in a video editor in ScreenFlow. I love ScreenFlow. It's a really great tool, but not that much for this kind of content creation. And so I give up on it because it was extremely time consuming. And when the pandemic hit in 2020, we decided to take this, add additional features like headlines and progress bar and subtitles and all the other stuff, and then the trimmer, content multiplier, and quote generator, and so on, and extend on that and deliver it to the market. And we built basically ContentFries so people can create videos like this. As you can see, these videos are content examples. You can do similar. And these are the examples that of the second co-founder. This is Andy Vinson. These are the videos that we created on a Facebook fan page. As you can see, some of they have more than 1 million views and tens of thousands of engagements. And our goal was to create something that makes it easy for people to create such videos. And I think we are there currently, and it is getting stronger and stronger every day. Our current focus, for example, if you are watching content creators like Gary Vee and Alex Hormozy and so on, they are using this kind of fancy captions where the captions are rotating for every slide, and they use emojis in those captions, and it's fancy and beautiful. And this is something also, this is also a feature that we want to implement in the upcoming weeks or months. And this is what people think about ContentFries. For example, Michelle, this was really incredible feedback because she wrote this comment on Facebook under one of our ads. And when she started using ContentFries, she was able to generate over 100 pieces of content. And I think it was in matter of 1 or 2 days. So it was really incredible experience to see a person that just started using ContentFries and get this kind of results basically immediately. Also, our support received this message probably a week or 2 ago. Thank you so much for your platform. I turned my 1-hour weekly training into 230 pieces of content using ContentFries in just 1 week. And this is something that is really making me happy. And I love to see feedback like this. It's really giving us motivation to add more and more features into ContentFries. And this is really making me fulfilling our vision, so people can really repurpose and get the most out of their content. And basically that's what people are writing us. And this is our team. Just quickly, that's me.
Yeah.
On the fancy chair. Daniel is who you are writing with on support, and he is also sometimes helping with our videos and content. Andy is a second co-founder of ContentFries. He is basically in a role of investor or some kind of this role, and we are also discussing and talking about ContentFries pretty often. And Dushan is co-founder. He helped us with building the infrastructure and servers and stuff like that, so everything works stable. And it is very simple to add additional servers to the infrastructure. It is doable in a matter of hours. So anytime we see that the demand is very high, we can add immediately any rendering devices and servers to keep the rendering and generation processes fast. And there is also Monica. She's not on this slide. She is helping us with graphics and quotes, packs, and stuff like that. That is more behind the scenes.
Awesome.
And
Lucas, you're looking like a Hollywood hero in that picture. And
that
Dusan
was
is
the
looking
goal.
like the college going John Cena.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, and this is the timeline for 2022. We are here. We are now working on audio and podcast repurposing features. So you'll be able, and we aim to finish this to the end of this month or very early next month. So you'll be able to upload your podcasts and not only videos, because currently you can upload videos to ContentFries streamer and the context editor, but now we are finishing podcast repurposing features. As you saw, the audio visualizer is already there, and now we are working on support of audio files as if they are the videos. So you can overlay them with some kind of your image or and the audio visualizer. And we will also create templates for the audiograms and stuff like that. So this is what we are currently working on. And all of these other features, we are reconsidering our priorities, because we will probably postpone this video merger, and instead of that, we will start working on team features and these advanced subtitles and captions presets that I told. That means those fancy captions that Gary Vee and Alex Hormozy and these kind of famous or not motivational, but established content creators are doing. So I'm really looking very forward to this one. I think this one will be incredible and extremely valuable. But also people are asking for the team features. We made some questionnaires about that, and it's a split. It's probably 50-50, but I can understand that people that have teams and want to use and leverage team features. So that's also why we will probably switch video merger, and instead of that, work on team features and deliver it next month. So this is our timeline for this year. And that's all to it. So thank you very much for your attention, for your time. I hope this was valuable to you and you can really take something practical out of this webinar and use it immediately in your content marketing journey. And now we can stop sharing the screen. And
Awesome. You have fully packed, the roadmap for 2022. Awesome, awesome. This is pretty insane. Guys, let me remind you the offer again. We are running a webinar only offer, and that is valid until the webinar is going to an end. So if you're buying plan F right now, you'll be getting plan B code as a bonus code in your account. So that is the instant offer that we're giving you right now. So we can head over to the question and answer. But before, let me reiterate. So guys, it's time to multiply your content fast. Repurposing the content is not only hard but time consuming and expensive affair. This is why so many companies are ignoring the power of repurposing, right? Because it consumes a time, it involves money, hell lot of things that you need to put in, right, to produce content and repurpose that, right? But with ContentFries, you can easily add intros, outros, stream the videos, create dozens of videos from a single video, guys. If you're uploading a single video, you can create dozens of content, and that content you can utilize for weeks, for months, for years, right, from that single particular video. And you cannot believe that we are using ContentFries to repurpose content in the PitchGround, right? So we had an interview with Lucas, and we had a recording of that, and we are utilizing that recording to create bits and pieces of that recording so that we can utilize in our different social media platforms. So you can start seeing small reels across our social media channels. But tomorrow onwards, that content that we have repurposed and we have recreated out of that a single video. And with ContentFries, you're getting an automated video resizers, so that we have seen, right? So the automatic background is getting changed if you're selecting a different size and different social media. For example, if you're selecting LinkedIn, then the background of that the canvas is changing it to blue color. So that is something, small things, but which saves your time. You need not to have go and change the background of that video or that content, whatever you're doing. So system is doing, because system understand what needs to be done before you're going to waste your time or invest your time to do that editing, right? Templates are handy, and I like that code creator, right? That is something insane. I'm really impressed with that generator. So you're getting code generator, and Lucas had just now said that you can upload the podcast recordings and you can start repurposing those content out of that podcast. So there are so many things, guys. Be everywhere your customers are, attract more super fans, repurpose your content strategically, get more leads and sales, higher engagement and traffic. And now we will head over to the question and answers. So let me pick up the questions. So yeah. So Dub is asking that, can or will you show how to add graphics or create fry boxes? I think so. You have already shown, right? Would you like to take a moment or show it again, or how?
what was the question? One more time, please.
Uh, can or will you show how to add graphics to create fry boxes?
Yeah, okay. So to create fry boxes, you mean the templates, if I understand that correctly? Okay,
Yes.
so I just need to share my screen one more time to do this. And the way how I recommend you to create fry boxes is that you just use ContentFries and you are working on some particular piece of content, and maybe you add some kind of background, or maybe change the background to whatever you like, or maybe you use this video mirror background, which does something like this. It will mirror the background to the background as a blurred video, which is also something that is being used by content creators pretty often. But let me keep it simple, like this. I will change the headline to some different font just pretty quickly. And last thing, I will add maybe a logo. And when you are happy with the content, then or maybe use this image right here. Okay, you can add any kind of image into the scene, and this looks like this. Maybe also assume I will put some logo right here. When you are happy with that, you can go to the template section and you just click create new flybox. This will generate and create new flybox that you are able to use anytime in the future with one click. So my awesome yellow template, now I have it in my account and I can use it at any time. Okay, and when I want to customize it, I just need to go into the flyboxes and open my this is not it, I have many templates. This is the one, my awesome yellow template. And now I can customize the template for any context. So when I want to make a different template for example, a TikTok long video, I just click on it. And as you can see, it is like this. So maybe I will drag and drop my image here and I can reposition all the elements. So give this here and like this, and maybe for this TikTok context, I will use a red color or whatever. So this is how you can use the templating engine and context. Hopefully that answers your question.
Awesome. So we'll pick up the next question. Mike is asking that which plans get audiograms feature.
Every plan has every feature. It just depends on the limits. That means the plan A, for example, has, I'm not sure if I'm
Yeah,
correct.
plan A has 30 minutes of automatic transcription per
Yeah.
month and 5 hours of video rendering per month.
So it depends on your needs, how many hours of rendering you need, how many minutes of automatic transcriptions you need. Otherwise, there is every feature for every plan. We decided to keep this simple because all future updates are included. And when we told that all feature updates are included, that includes all plans, all variation, and everything to everyone. It just depends on the limits. Okay, so when we add in the future team features, for example, then the lowest plan will have only 1 seat. The plan B will have 2 seats. Plan C will have 3 seats, and so on. So it affects also all the future features that will be limited somehow. So hope that makes sense.
Yeah, awesome. So let me share my screen and showcase the plans and pricing that we're offering right now on the lifetime deal. Or else you can also share. Okay, let me share. Okay, you have stopped. Here we go. Okay, so yeah, I hope it is visible. Okay, so we have the basic plan, that is plan A, junior plan, in which you will be getting, oh, the price is $97 for lifetime. That is the instant value you're getting out of this deal. And you will be getting 30 minutes of transcription, automatic transcriptions per month, 5 hours of video rendering per month, 30 GB of storage, ContentFries, context editor, automatic captions generator, add images, logos, watermarks, and watermarks to your video, add text, catchy headlines to your video, add progress bar to video like Gary V does, right? The same thing that you will be getting, right? And automatic resize video variant generator, one click, wonderful video template, export videos in bulk, stock images library, ContentFries, content multiply your content like a text document, automatically stitch intros and outros to your content pieces, one click to apply templates, one click to multiply ContentFries code generator, and every feature that we are seeing right now on the ContentFries is available in the plan A. The only thing is that you have to choose the plan as per your requirement and the needs, because plan A offers 30 minutes of automatic transcriptions per month and 5 hours of video rendering per month in $97 for lifetime. Plan B offers 75 minutes of automatic transcriptions per month and 15 hours of video rendering per month and 75 GB of storage, including all plans, all the features that we just explained or just I have just explained about in the plan A. And the pricing is very low, that is $197 for lifetime. Then we have a plan C, $297 for lifetime, 120 minutes of automatic transcription, 20 hours of video rendering per month, and 150 GB of storage. Then if you are needing the huge plans, if you want to generate huge contents, or if you are an agency or handling multiple clients, right? Or handling multiple accounts, you have different accounts, right? So in that cases, you can go for the higher plan, that is plan D Super B, sorry, and in which you'll be getting 720 minutes of automatic transcriptions and unlimited hours of video rendering per month and 150 GB of storage. Then the super amazing plans are for content creators, the huge content creators and agencies, that is plan E, 1,500 minutes of automatic transcriptions per month, unlimited hours of video rendering, okay, and everything which is there in that basic plan. Then plan F for the unlimited, content creators. This is the instant value you're getting. I'm repeating again, $1,997. That is the 1 month salary of the video creditor or video editor, sorry, or the content creator, I can say, right? So you're just placing a 1 month salary of that person and you are buying this tool which can save the salaries of your, that video editor, right? So you're getting instant value out of this deal. Plan F, unlimited minutes of automatic transcription per month and unlimited hours of video rendering per month. This is the insane value you're getting from this plan F, dollar sorry, 1997 for lifetime. And guys, if you're buying this plan right now before the end of this webinar, you will be getting this code, that is plan B, $197, as a bonus code. Okay, so you'll be getting two plans. One you can use it, one you can, you can give it as a free, you can gift it to your friends and family members. You can do whatever you want with that plan, right? So you'll be getting a $197 cashback kind of thing, like I can say in that term, right? This is the instant value you're getting from this webinar. Yeah, let me stop my screen. And yeah, one more thing that I want to share, let me share that as well. So I say like we are using ContentFries to create, repurpose our content. So this is the thing that we're doing it right now. We are using ContentFries in PitchGround, right? So let me play one video. Okay, so yeah, here we go. Okay, so
There is probably no sound, but it looks great. Great job.
yeah, thank you so much. So this is what we're using right now. Okay, so guys, we are using because yes, we feel that this tool has the instant value and the content that we are creating from a single video. You can see right now how many videos, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 videos from a single video that we have recorded with the Lucas, right? And we are going to generate hundreds of small video clips out of that video because the content repurposing is the need of social media. And if you want to get higher eyeballs on your content, if you want to get higher number of followers, if you want to grow your channel, grow your social media account, then repurposing of your content is the need of social media right now. Yeah, let me stop my share and over to you, Lucas.
Wonderful. It's a great job and a really frequent use case that you create one template that you use for your brand or maybe for one client. And if you have 10 clients or 50 clients, then create for a different template for every client or maybe you have different channels or different topics that you are talking about. So maybe you talk about personal finance, and then you talk about marketing, and you talk about social media. Then you can differentiate and create a different template for those topics as well. So this is a great use case to have a template for your brand that you use repeatedly. But you can really leverage the templating engine and templating system in as much of depth as you want.
Okay, so we'll pick up the next question. Ethan is asking that can it transcribe to MP3?
This is something that we are working on this month, and it should be finished to the end of the month or very early next month. So you will be able to repurpose audios as well, and that includes all the features that are available for videos. So you will be able to repurpose audios as if they are videos, of course, without the video part in it. Okay, so if you upload it to the trimmer, you will be able to splice it and chop it up to shorter bits. And then in the context editor, you can turn it into video if you want. You can turn it into Audiograms, so you can add there the picture and the audio visualizer and export it as a video. The goal is to make it possible to transform videos to audios and blog posts, audios to videos and blog posts to videos and audios. And this is also something that it's probably 70% finished and will be delivered this year. It was postponed. We were working on the text to video features last year, but for some reasons we decided to postpone it. But from 70% it is ready. It's something like the Vietnamese, that if you know that. So that
Yeah,
will also be included in the future in ContentFries. I think the future is really incredible.
yeah, it's really incredible. Yeah, awesome, awesome, really awesome. I'm really overwhelmed. The things that you're telling us that this feature will be added. So no need of extra tools, no need of other tools. The content price is enough to produce hell lot of content for your social media needs. Awesome. So we'll pick up the next question. Tuin is asking, can we change the template on the fly if I don't like the way it looks? Yeah, you can change it, right? It's very simple. Within few clicks, you can change the template and you can modify as per your requirement, and you can download it. Yeah, it's very simple. How long, Twin is again asking that how long video can I upload and make bits and pieces? What limitation it has?
Oh, that's a great question. The limits are some, but I think in a real use case scenarios, they should be fine without any issues. You can upload up to 20 gigabytes of video to the trimmer, or it's up to 40 gigabytes. I'm not very sure about that currently, but let's just say the lower limit and be nicely
Yeah.
surprised in the future. So the limit for trimmer videos, the potatoes, is 20 gigabytes, and there is no limit on the length. But if the video is longer than 3 hours, the automatic transcription generator cannot produce the automatic captions for that video because there is some third-party limit. So 3 hours and 20 gigabytes for the trimmer. And for the context editor for Fries, well, these bite-sized pieces of content, I recommend. That's a recommendation, but from the length perspective, there is no hard limit. So you can also upload 3 hours video as a fry, but it's not built for such long videos. It's for bite-sized videos. So I would recommend you to keep fries under 15 minutes, let's say. Okay, you can, if you need, it can be 30 minutes, and we are not aware of any performance issues or stuff like that for such long videos. But let's just say 15 minutes, it's my recommendation. And from the file size perspective, it's 2 gigabytes. for fry.
Okay, so you can upload the different sizes of potatoes and the key the weight of the potatoes from on the different modules of the content fries. For example, for the editor, if I'm not wrong, just correct me. For 20 kilo of the potatoes that you can upload it, right? Jokes apart, it's a 20 GB of the
Yeah.
file that you can upload it. The and the time limit that you say, like it's a 3 hours of the video, right?
Yeah.
You can upload it. So, and I
If you
forgot the
want to
rest of the
use,
things that you explained.
yeah, if you want to
Awesome.
use automatic transcription, if not, then basically there is no time limit.
Okay, awesome, awesome. Impressed. So, okay, Fred is asking, I'm really forward to the recipes and workflows on the roadmap. Can you guys talk on what that will look like or how it will work?
Well, I think recipes and workflows will be revolution. Basically, what that means in content marketing, and I mean that. What does that mean is that you will be able basically to cook your own content and you uh, build your own recipe. That means what should happen. For example, I upload a video, then you will set up a recipe where you will choose that it should be automatically transcribed. Then it should the AI should split that into, let's say, 10 pieces of content and generate some summaries of the video. Then all of those should be more, maybe the AI should generate some automatic quote cards out of that. Then the videos should be turned into audio format and then zip everything and notify me and send some webhook and whatever, and maybe even distribute and schedule all of those content pieces on my social media. So these recipes, let me tell you one more real world example of what recipe will be there built in. So you take a link on a blog post or the text of the blog post article, you paste it into ContentFries. Then in the next step, ContentFries will analyze that text and will get images that are corresponding to that parts of the text, and it will generate scenes out of that text. So it will turn it basically into video. And in the next step, you will be able to choose voiceover or upload your own voiceover, then generate everything into one single output. So the recipe or workflow will take input, and depending on the steps that you will set in the recipe or the workflow, it will generate all the output for you, or even distribute or schedule that content on social media. This is also something that is part of ContentFries 2.0, is the integration with social media like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, Twitter, and maybe some other platforms as well. So you can imagine basically the only limit in this, and that is our goal, is our imagination. So cook your own content, but add your own workflow into tool, and it will do all the heavy lifting for you. It will not be one click and done. It will also contain some kind of work, but if you save 90% of human power of efforts, I think that's really, really wonderful result. And this is what are the workflows and recipes about.
Awesome. Let me summarize that. So, workflows and the recipes are nothing but the content pizza, if I'm not wrong, right? So on top of it, you can have the toppings, whatever you want. You can add, the slices of the cheese and everything, and you can customize your pizza, right? So, so
I would compare these recipes and workflows to kitchen.
awesome.
Okay, so you have a kitchen, you have the mixer, and you have all the devices, and you have knife, And this is just to set how those devices should work together to produce the final meal or meals. Okay,
Yeah.
so that's the analogy of
Awesome.
recipes.
Awesome. So let me pick up the next question. Any plans for a headline generator or any AI? I would love to.
Headlines generator or AI, uh, I think headlines can be, there are many kind of templates for headlines that are engaging and powerful. And this is something that we can integrate pretty easily into ContentFries. So if you are struggling with generating or creating some catchy headline, this should definitely be very helpful tool. This is also something that we plan to implement into it. And the AI part of it, yes, we are also working on AI features slowly but surely. And in the future, we will add more and more AI. I think AI is the future, and AI can do a lot of things. And but you need to have lots of data, or use GPT-3, but that is freaking expensive.
Yeah.
So if there's a chance to make this some for headlines, I don't think that AI should be some complicated. So I think we can do that in the future. But as I told, our focus and our roadmap is now set, and that's what we are working on this year.
Awesome. And Fred were asking that he has already purchased a plan F, that is unlimited one. Will he be able to, is he eligible to get that bonus code? Yes, Fred, you are eligible. Just write an email to our support, that is support@pitchground.com, and we'll be happy to credit that code into your account. So I think so. We have closed all the questions that we got it. And guys, is there any questions that you want to ask to Lucas regarding the platform? And if you want to ask any questions regarding the plans and pricing of the lifetime deal, which we are offering from the pitchground.com, we are happy to answer all your questions and the queries. And guys, please avail this offer that we are right now giving it to you in this webinar only special offer. By plan F, you'll be getting a bonus of plan B into your account. So I think so we have done with all the questions. So let me just wrap up and reiterate, guys, why people are choosing ContentFries over the rest, because the solid and robust team releasing new features and update very frequently. That I have just seen the roadmap of 2022, which is solid and fully packed, till the December, and so many things, so many features, different features. They're going to launch it very soon, and which will be available inside your platform very soon. Easy to use tool that you can start using from day zero of your purchase. No need to invest, no need to watch multiple videos or training videos. It's a pretty simple tool. There are some options, whatever feature that you want to do it, go for it. Simple clicks here and there. You just have to modify and customize your template, and done. You can export your content, right? You can export that video and repurpose it. Then super friendly founders. I love the energy and the vision of Lucas. I love you, Lucas. An excellent team
I
and
love you too.
brilliant and
Ahmed.
and yeah, and brilliant support, guys. Because get I'm just sending the Facebook community of ContentFries. Let me share it again. I've already shared, or Lucas, you can just share it within the chat box. So that is pretty amazing and solid community from from the ContentFries, and you can check it out. The instant value that this team is giving to us, right? That is pretty solid, right? An active community on Facebook group, repurpose content for several weeks in just few minutes, caption generator helping you save thousands of dollars. So what you're waiting for, guys? Be in the 1/3 of the top marketer in the world. Repurpose your video content and create content for weeks and months within minutes. Make one of the smartest decision of your life today. Get your lifetime deal of Content Fries today. Thank you so much, Lucas, for taking your precious time out and sharing some valuable information and demonstrating the tool. And thank you for that amazing offer, the bonus offer that you have offered, particularly for this webinar. And thank you so much, guys, everyone, for tuning in. We'll be seeing you in the next webinar. Till the time, take care, be happy, and keep improving 1% every day. Thank you so much. Have a nice day, all.
Thank you very much, everyone. I really appreciate you attended this webinar, and I know that our time is very valuable. It's in fact our most valuable asset that we have, and I really appreciate and I am very grateful that you spent this time with us. And also thank you very much to doing this with me. I appreciate that. It means a lot to me to spread the word about ContentFries to the world. And I believe this, what we are doing with PitchGround, it's a really great opportunity to put it on the next level and make it even better for everyone. And it means a world to me. So thank you very much. And have a wonderful day, have a wonderful evening, night, whatever.
Yeah.
And we will see you. And it's
Yeah, and the
soon.
next webinar, obviously, we'll be doing a next webinar as well. Once you launch the multiple features that you've shown right on the roadmap, once that is launched, we will be meeting again. And I'm eager to see those automations and the things that you just explained us. I'm eager to know that. So we'll be seeing you in the next webinar. Till the time, take care, be happy, and keep improving 2% every day. Have a nice day, guys.
Have a wonderful day.